recording. Okay, have a look at this sentence, guys. If I say, I hate what to do. Okay, I'm going to tell you in Spanish. Odio que me digan lo que tengo que hacer. Our official translator, Maya.
I hate someone telling me what to do.
In general, okay, after hate, okay, let's think of it this way. After hate, what do we need? ING, infinitive with to, or infinitive without to? I'm gonna give you some options. I love, I hate. I hate to do, I hate doing, no, actually both are possible. Yes? Okay, I'm gonna give you the possibilities. We have two possibilities here. The passive, I'm gonna write it down with black color. We have the passive gerund, or the passive infinitive. Yeah, this is difficult. Passive gerund or passive infinitive? What is the passive gerund? The passive gerund is being done. Being done. This is a verb, it could be any other verb. Being done. And what is the passive infinitive? To be done. Being done, to be done. This one with the verb to tell. With the verb to tell, not do. I hate what to do.
Being told what to do.
Point. I hate being told what to do. I hate being told what to do. I hate being told what to do. So being told. Is this passive gerund or passive infinitive? Passive gerund. So this is a passive and it's a gerund. And why is it ing? Well, hate can go with ing. And also, this is an action, being told. Being told is a passive gerund that affects the subject. I hate being told. So it goes like this. Gerund that affects the subject. I'll give you another one. She refuses. She refuses. She refuses what to do. Again, what to do. Again, the verb is tell. Okay, she refuses. After refuse, what do we need? ING, infinitive, or gerund? What do we need after refuse? Is it in the list?
Infinitive.
Okay, so what do we? So out of these two options, passive gerund or passive infinitive? So what would be the full sentence?
She refuses to be told what
Very
to do.
good. She refuses to be told. To be told. And what is this? This is a passive infinitive. She refuses to be told what to do. Again, refuses requires infinitive with to be. And then to be told is a passive infinitive that affects the subject. Do you understand? So we can use actions done to the subject, yeah? We can use, in other words, we can use the passive gerund or the passive infinitive for actions, yeah, done to the subject, yeah? Being told. I hate being told. She refuses to be told. Remember, being done, passive gerund. To be done, passive infinitive. So far, so good? Shall we continue? Okay, now let's talk about the perfect gerund. Perfect gerund. What is the perfect gerund? Perfect gerund. How would it be, the perfect gerund? The perfect gerund would be having done. Remember this. Having done. Perfect gerund. And the other possibility is the perfect infinitive. If the perfect gerund is having done, what do you think is the perfect infinitive?
Have done.
Very good, to have done. To have done. So remember, now we have these two possibilities. Having done, perfect gerund. To have done, perfect infinitive. Okay, I'm going to give you this sentence. This is a normal one. He denied, él negó robar el coche. Deny, does it need infinitive or gerund?
Gerund.
Gerund. So he denied stealing the car. Now, let's move it into the past. Él negó haber robado el coche. Let's move it more into the past. He denied. Now, perfect gerund or perfect infinitive? Denied needs gerund. So, full sentence, Eva?
He denied having stolen the car.
Having stolen. Having stolen the car. That is perfect. He denied having stolen the car. And have a look at this. Denied stealing. Denied having stolen. And what is having stolen? Perfect gerund. Okay, I'm going to give you another one. Threatened. Pretend. Okay. He black. He pretended. Él fingió robar el coche. How do you say that?
He pretended stealing.
He pretended. Pretend. Does it need gerund or infinitive?
Infinitive.
With two or without two?
With two.
How do you know? Is it in the list or something? Okay. So, él fingió robar el coche. Full sentence, Eva?
He pretended to steal the car.
He pretended to steal the car. Steal the car. Now, let's take it more into the past. Now, after pretend, what do you need? Infinitive with two. So if we take it more into the past, what do we need? Perfect gerund or perfect infinitive? Perfect infinitive. So full sentence, please.
He pretended to have stolen the car.
One more time.
He pretended to have stolen the car.
To have stolen. To have stolen the car. So what is the difference between he pretended to steal and he pretended to have stolen? What is the difference? What do you think is the difference? I would recommend you, Noelia, to just look at me, instead of searching for the information. But then you can study it. Everything is in the book. You can study it later. What is the difference between he pretended to steal and he pretended to have stolen? Augusto. He pretended to steal, él fingió robar. He pretended to have stolen, él fingió haber robado. The translation is beautiful. In this case, you can translate into Spanish. He pretended to steal, fingió robar. He pretended to have stolen, fingió haber robado. Beautiful translation. How about this one? He denied stealing, negó robar. He denied having stolen, negó haber robado. Beautiful translation. Sometimes translation doesn't work, but in this case, the translation works. And what is the difference? Which one puts more emphasis into the past? This first choice or the second choice? The second choice. So we use the perfect gerund, having done, and the perfect infinitive, to have done, to make emphasis. Yeah? Emphasis on the past. Yeah? Emphasis on the past. Completed action in the past. Yeah? Completed action in the past. Nonetheless, they are quite interchangeable. If you say, he denied stealing the car, negó robar el coche, that's fine. He denied having stolen the car. Both of them are correct. but this one puts more emphasis on the past. Then denied requires ing. To pretend requires infinitive with to. So when we move it more into the past, denied requires ing here. Yeah, that is perfect gerund. And pretended requires infinitive with to here. To have stolen. So ing infinitive. So far so good? Shall we move on? Next case. Now, what is the difference, guys, between these two sentences? What is the difference between I would like to see her face and I would like to have seen her face? What is the difference? I would like to see her face. I would like to have seen her face. Again, after I would like, we need infinitive with to. After I would like, again, this is also infinitive with to. What is this? To have seen. We said it before. That is a perfect infinitive. What is the difference in meaning? If I tell you, I would like to see her face, I would like to have seen her face.
Now the first one you have the possibility, but in the second one you already lose the possibility of seeing.
Do you agree with Maya?
In the first one, you have no chance to see her face.
In the first one? No chance.
How
No,
did
no.
you have?
The other way, okay, repeat, Augusto.
In the second one, there is no chance to see her face, and in the first one, it's possible.
It's possible. I would like to see her face. Is it possible? Maybe yes, maybe no. I would like to have seen her face. Is it possible? No, because it belongs to the past. Again, the translation is beautiful here. You can translate into Spanish and it works. Me gustaría ver. Me gustaría haber visto. The translation is beautiful. Sometimes translation doesn't work, but in this case, that's a beautiful literal translation, in my opinion. You can just say that it works, yeah? So, to have seen, again, to have seen refers, yeah, to an earlier action, yeah? Earlier action, yeah? Earlier action is more into the past, more into the past. I would like to have seen her face. So, to have seen, we said it before, what is to have seen? Perfect infinitive, yeah? Perfect infinitive. One infinitive here, two, infinitive with two. Perfect, because you have the auxiliary and then the past participle. And again, what kind of structures can you use with the present infinitive? You can say things like, I would like to have seen her face, I would love to have seen her face, I would hate to have seen her face, I would prefer to have seen her face, or I would rather, I'd rather see, no, this one. Yep. So remember, this kind of expressions, yeah, can go with the perfect infinitive. And the difference is that this one belongs more into the past. So far so good? Okay, next point. All right. I'd love. Me encantaría estar tomándome algo ahora mismo. Translation. Oh, come on, you can do it.
How do you say tomar algo?
Have a drink. Okay, I'll give you two more words. To be. Very good. I'd love to be having a drink at the moment. Yeah?
Or
At the
right
moment. I'd love to be having a drink at the moment.
now. Or right now.
I'd love to be having a drink right now. Okay. Eva, how would you say in English? Debería estar estudiando ahora mismo, ¿eh?
I should be studying.
Very good. Say again.
I should be studying.
I should be studying
Right now.
right now. Right now. Okay, so what do we have here? We have the continuous infinitive. Yeah, continuous infinitive. This is a continuous infinitive. And this again, this is a continuous infinitive. Continuous infinitive, continuous infinitive. And when do we use the continuous infinitive? The continuous infinitive has the verb to be and then ing. Yeah, the verb to be and then ing. That is a continuous infinitive. And when do we use the continuous infinitive? It's an action in progress. Yeah, an action in progress around the time we're talking about. Action in progress. Action in progress around the time we're talking about. I think you know what I'm explaining to you, you know it, but you just don't know that this is called continuous infinitive. You don't know that this is called continuous infinitive, but I told you to tell me, and you could tell me in English, so you know how to use it, but I'm just breaking it down. Yeah, I break it down for you, so you know that this is the continuous infinitive, to be ing, and it's used to talk about the time. We're talking about around the time. Yeah, we're talking about. In this case, yeah, things you should do and you would love, or you would love to be doing. So far, so good?
Yes.
Next point. Are you following me, guys? Okay, 5 more minutes, no more. Okay, have a look at this. There's no point. There's no point. There's no point. It's no use. It's no use. It's no good. It's no good. These are expressions, yeah? Certain expressions, yeah? Expressions. Okay, there's no point. No sirve para nada. Yeah, you could translate these sentences as it's not useful. No sirve para nada. Okay, how would you say in English? Oh my god, that's noisy. No sirve para nada que hables con ella. There's no point to talk or talking to her.
Talking.
To talk or talking.
Talking.
Talking. So after these expressions, you normally need the gerund. Yeah, there's no point talking to her. So, what is the lesson that we're learning here? After certain expressions, for example, there's no point, it's no use, it's no good, you need gerund. Oops. Gerund with ing. Some expressions like this require a gerund. There's no point doing this. It's no use doing that. It's no good going there. So far, so good? Mm-hmm. Remember these 3. 1, 2, 3, gerund. Okay, next point. We're going fast. Then 2 with infinitive, the list. You already know that. Have a look at these other expressions. There is enough. There is too much. There is a lot. There is plenty. Okay, the verb continue. Oops. Continue. There is enough continuing, there is enough continue, or there is enough to continue. Gerund, infinitive with to or infinitive without to. Use your instinct. There is a lot to continue, continuing, or continue.
To continue.
To continue is the best, yeah, the best thing to say. So there is a lot, too much, plenty, to continue. So what do we learn from here? After quantifiers, enough, too much, a lot. These are quantifiers. After quantifiers, what do you need?
To.
Yeah, to plus infinitive. So far so good? Next point. Okay. I remove the quantifiers here and I put instead this kind of words. There is something. There is somewhere. Somewhere. There is somebody. Etc. Yeah? Etc. The verb to do. There is something doing, do or to do?
To. Yeah. Somebody
To do. There is somewhere to go. There is somebody
To love.
like queen, yeah? Somebody to love. So what do we learn after expressions with some or any, yeah? Anything, yeah? Expressions with some, with any, what do we need? To plus infinitive. Very good. I think most of it you know, yeah? You know already. Okay, another pattern. Another pattern. Do you know what? Do you know what? What? Do you know what? Do you know where? Do you know who? Do you know why? Okay. What are these? What, where, who? These are question words. After question words, what do we need? Okay, again with the verb to do. Do you know what to do? They keep falling down. They're alive. Do you know where to go? Do you know who?
To call.
To what?
Call.
To call. Okay. You know who to call again. After question words, what do we need? After question words, to plus infinitive. Yeah. Who to call? Who to love? Where to go? What to do? And then finally, the last part of the explanation. It's almost done. 1 minute left. The last part. He is the first person. He is the second person. He is the best person. He is the worst person. He is the third person. He is the tallest person. What do we have here? What are these? These are first, second, third. What are those? These are ordinal numbers. Best, worst, tallest. What are these? Yeah, in what form? Superlatives, yeah? So after ordinal numbers and superlative adjectives, what do we need? He's the first person. Okay, with the verb to walk. Moon. He's the first person to walk or walking.
Walking.
3 possibilities. To walk or walking.
Walking.
The first person walking.
In the morning.
The first person to walk. the moon. The second person, to walk. The best person, to walk. What do we learn from here? After ordinal numbers and superlatives, what do we need? To plus infinitive. And this is the end of the grammatical explanation. Any questions?